Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Natural 40 Games Presents. Oh, I almost said Tomb again. No, The Tale of Brightshade. Yeah, let's do a fallback episode. Let's go back to Chult. Yeah, no, for now. So we last left off within the sun-drenched land of the Grey Peak Valley, where our heroes went forth and they took a job to go find some missing cattle from the Godslayer Farm, a group of bugbears that had a heirloom stuck in a stone and missing cows. You guys did some excellent tracking and found the cows in the clutches of a werewolf. You did battle with the beast, defeating it, but one among you was bitten. And the player hasn't shown up for the session, so we're just going to say they are just not doing good right now at all. They're getting dragged along.
Werebug.
Yep. So we are currently on the outskirts of the Godslayer farm as you guys have begun to head back to the town of Brightshade from from the farm. Who's carrying Theo?
Can I have him tethered in like a whip web lasso and just dragging him behind us?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes. Yes, you can.
Yay!
Okay. And I'm told we have some audio issues. Hold on.
I don't know what setting it is, but you're definitely half the volume of everybody else on Twitch.
Okay. How's that? Is that evened out better? Test one
A
two.
little
Test
better,
one
yeah.
two. Okay, cool. I've got dials here, and I'm flipping them. Alrighty, so Evie is dragging Theo in a web sack. That is fantastic.
Magically accurate.
Ah,
Um, Beston is on his trumpet playing this song from the Robin Hood cartoon.
I just watched. Alrighty, Beston, go ahead and make me a performance roll.
Right, it's gonna be. Oh, I got to do it on here. Every day. eh, Let's see. First, I have to change the color of the dice.
Of course,
'Cause
gotta have the right dice.
So this
Nathan doesn't save the color you pick.
is weird.
Dice always get scattered.
So it's gonna be a, I said, a 6 plus 8. So let's say 14.
Nice. 14 performance check. I'm going to say everyone gets inspiration.
Yay!
Oh, I still had it.
Aw.
Me too.
Yep. Ah.
We're too good at
Well, the
this.
tune's good.
Yep. So, as we carry on towards the town, this has been a pretty rough day for you guys. Though there is no daylight or there is no nightfall coming. You all have walked for many hours and fought quite a bit along the way, there and back. So you guys are starting to feel the weariness of the day build upon you. As you pass by the Green Till farm again, you are going to see not the snoring farmer, but his daughter out in the fields, beginning to bring the sheep back into the barn very carefully without counting them. And as the bright light bathes you all in its warm glow, you guys are going to get back to town without any other monsters assaulting you.
Yay, yes.
Oh, darn. I mean, yay.
Shut your whole mouth.
I want to shoot a cannon.
I put my horn in my put my horn away, trumpet away. I'm like, rude, because nobody came out to see me playing my trumpet.
Well, no monsters at least. So, coming back in to the town of Brightshade, uh, dragging Theo behind, even in his unconscious stupor, still scratching the bite on his arm. What would you guys like to do?
Rest?
Put him out of his misery.
Beston goes on a little tangent on himself, and he minor illusions a sign. You find out what the sign says in just a second as he shifts into an Aarakocra, and he points to no one in particular and goes, Harrigan season. And he switches sides and shifts into Harrigan and changes the sign. It says Aarakocra season. Like, Aarakocra season. And he does this back and forth for a little bit.
That's some Bugs Bunny shit right there.
While our changeling's having an identity crisis, I'm gonna be looking for healers that are in town.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody
So,
that might be able to help with the bite.
alrighty. So, there's a couple of options for that. Do you want to just try to search for a place on your own, or do you want to try asking around?
I'm gonna ask around.
Alrighty. So a Harengon woman that is clapping at Beston's display of theatrics is nearby, and she looks at you like, "Oh, hello there, little scaled fellas, or something. You got a look on your face like you got a question."
We need potentially a healer.
Oh.
Our buddy got bit by a not so friendly creature,
Oh,
and we think he might be infected or something.
is the creature that bit him the one that's dragging him in the web?
No.
No, I'm friendly-ish,
Oh,
If she was the one that bit him, it'd be much easier to figure out.
oh.
and there'd be less pieces left.
Oh, I see then. Well, whenever we get bumps or scrapes, we usually head down to the Harmonious Hearth Temple, where Sister Orima usually patches folks up that get injured as they go along.
Then we will start there and head our way.
Head that way.
Alrighty.
Thank you very much for the info.
Oh, you're welcome.
And the Aarakocra look goes, Aarakocra season, because he got confused by the Harrigan. And then he like makes a push, and all of a sudden Aarakocra's face is backwards except for his eyes. And then Besson shifts back and follows along.
Never a dull moment.
That fellow was a bit loony, I think. And the tune he played on his way in was great.
Turns to whatever pig creature that's available. I'm like, a bleep, bleep, bleep. That's all, folks. And then he joins the party.
Oh, it's brilliant. So, easy enough to find the Harmonious Hearth as you had seen it on your first walk through Brightshade. It is a large stone cathedral that bears no holy symbols on the outside of it of any particular gods. The door is wide open, the stained glass on the front wall with fields of wheat and orchards on them are well illuminated in the sun. It sounds busy in there, like there's lots of people.
Don't like.
Dewey's gonna push his way in. See if we
Alrighty.
can, find somebody that looks like they might be in charge.
Easily enough done. Entering into the chapel, you find that it is not laid out like any general chapel that you've seen. Normally, the rows of seating all facing a central stage that's holy. There's a word for it that escapes me. It shows you how often I go to church. Anyway,
Even he's not a Christian.
the inside of this chapel is set up more like a feasting hall, with 3 long tables filling the vast majority of the space beyond the entranceway. There is still that same stage up top, though instead of holy scriptures and other things, it is set up like a kitchen ordering counter where the tables are about half full at this hour of people eating and enjoying the meals provided by the temple here. And in charge of overseeing, it is really easy to see there is a woman in priestly garb that does have a holy symbol around her neck that is in the midst of coming and going and making sure things are running smoothly as people eat. You
So
see,
I don't have much for religion, but Evie's gonna ask the group if anyone recognizes the holy symbols.
Um, when you turn and see Besson, Besson's now in like a nun's like a habit,
Oh yeah,
but
it's a habit you have.
but like big curly hair. And if you get a glimpse, some really nice shoes.
Okay. Uh,
Does anyone have any proficiency with religion?
yeah. So
I don't have proficiency, but I do have a high modifier.
So if
Let's try it.
anyone would like to
Uh,
try a religion skill check to try to cite the holy symbol, they can certainly do
I'll
so.
I'll do a religion check.
I get to 17.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a 5.
Okay.
Your shoes are so nice, Beston.
Indeed. So, on a 17, Dewey, first of all, Beston, you are just really confused because this looks like a temple on the outside, but this is actually a restaurant, so there's just something wrong here. But Dewey will recognize around the priestess's neck, it is the symbol of Lathander the Morning Lord. The what were you expecting?
I was hoping it was Lathander because he's one of the life.
Indeed. God.
Business is a table for 4 with a butcher seat.
Oh, yes, of course. There is plenty of space here at our place of harmony. Please come over, sit, and a booster seat, certainly. As she goes and gets a booster seat for Theo, it's like, oh my.
Besson says, "No," and he hands it over to Dewey.
Dewey
Oh my
ignores it.
god, yes.
Dewey is tall enough to sit on his own. Thank you.
Evie takes it, unsure. Sits way too high at the table now.
Aw.
Just
Dewey's
trying to fit in, man.
gonna look at the lady and he's gonna ask, is there someone that can look over our friend? He got bit.
Oh,
He needs medical attention. He's been pretty itchy and semi-conscious since it happened.
oh, that's not good at all. He does look awful. Please, bring him in through the back. I have a small infirmary where we see to medical needs, not out here where people are eating.
And Dewey will do his best to drag him back there.
Alrighty, easily enough done. Zio is a small little guy, and Evie has put handles on him with the webs.
It is handy.
So, there's a back hall connected to the main sort of feasting room, where there's a storage room, there's the priest's quarters, and there is a small infirmary. It is a not a very large room. There's a counter with some medical tools, bandages, splints, the like, and just a simple examination table. It's like, yes, here, let's. I'll get the patient up here. Okay, and he was bit here, and
Um, just outside of town, near the Godslayer farm.
oh, okay. Do you know what bit him exactly?
A wolf man?
A wolf man.
Yeah.
That's
We did identify it as lycanthropy, right? Like we were familiar with what that is, or no, above table.
yeah. The legends of werewolves are widely known enough that I didn't even make anyone roll for that.
Okay, so Evie's just gonna straight up say werewolf.
Oh.
Trying to not say that word.
Evie has
Scares
0
people.
pucks.
Okay. That's awful. And you know, she's gonna like pull back his hood and try to like look at his eyes, check for pupil dilation, and she's just gonna get a look at his face, and she's gonna be like, oh, is this some sort of
He's
cruel?
reborn.
He's dead, but he's alive. What?
Yeah.
There's, oh, and she's just like, she she notices the strange rotting form and the mechanical parts and and then the bite wound on the arm, and she's like, oh, this is a person that has lived a rough life. All right. Well, the mercy of the Morning Lord is extended to all. That is fine. Let me see here, and she is going to take out a stethoscope and listen to his chest. Oh, that's ticking. That's very unsettling. I
Yeah, he's got a clockwork heart.
Okay then.
It's awkward.
Yeah, I should
You
do an
should
insight
hear his
check to see where the
bowels.
stethoscope came from.
Okay.
They sound suspicious. By the
Oh,
way, Besson is not there.
okay.
Besson's still at the table with a like a mustache, kind of goatee, and like a little and like a Jerry curl, and explaining to the waitress that they have a similar burger that's on the menu in the Fey Realm, but there it's called a Royale with cheese.
Yeah. Here it's the big shade.
All right,
Red Robin.
and I see on this menu you have several tasty beverages.
Oh yes, of course.
Would you mind if I have one of these tasty beverages?
Indeed. And she brings forth the house special. It's a strange bubbly sweet beverage.
And it
And
takes a sip, and it's noticeably audible for no reason. For no reason, it's audible.
you're slurping loud. Yep. Gotcha. Alrighty. So Sister Oriyama begins praying over Theo. She holds her holy symbol and she begins muttering some words, and there is a little flash of light that is very weak looking. You've seen magic. That was a weak bit of magic by the looks of it. And her eyes are going to go wide, and she's going to click her tongue. Okay, there's nothing I can do about his condition. I specifically the werewolf. There's nothing I can do about any of his other conditions. Or
Oh, we're not worried about that.
okay. Uh, the bite is beyond my ability to assist with. Unfortunately, it is. He is cursed with werewolf lycanthropy. He is at great risk. If he is laid low, whether that be from battle, from exhaustion, or from uh, dehydration, or if anything brings him unconscious, other than sleep, restful sleep, he will transform and rise. So, in other parts of the world, the curse remains in a fragile state until the moon rise. We don't have a moon rise here, so there's time. Uh, there is, I believe, one person in the valley that has the magical acumen in order to lift a curse of this nature.
Names would be good.
Yes,
Directions would be better.
yes. Elder Droll of the Gutspear tribe.
Sounds charming.
He is.
It's the blind orc.
Yes, he is. He is the blind orc fellow. His, his village is northeast of here, up past Lac Way, the next to the Flats Lake. He is a very devout man to a different god than I. He keeps to his traditions very, very firmly. He certainly has the power to break this curse upon your friend. I know not what he would ask in return, or if he would be inclined to help, but I believe that is the only person in the valley that has the power to lift a curse like this.
Oh, if we get him there before he sees a moonfall, we're fine.
Yes,
Or a
Never
moonrise.
see a
It-
moonfall.
if you get him there before a moon, or before he is struck down in battle, or via exhaustion, or something of the like.
Hmm. How big is Theo?
Theo is small. He's a halfling.
2.5 feet.
Think we can get a kennel for him just in case?
Um,
Like a cat carrier?
Oh
Just
my
if
god,
he
what does a
does
halfling war werewolf look like? That would
I
be
don't know.
amazing.
I feel like this might be a benefit to have him as with lycanthropy.
Well, he loses a lot of control of his character if he changes.
oh
That's
yeah.
the problem.
Aww.
Above the table, I'm gonna read this out.
DM takes
If they
control.
fail the Constitution saving throw, the target is cursed. If the cursed target drops to 0 hit points, it becomes a werewolf under the DM's control and rises
Oh.
with 10 hit points. So, if he goes to 0 hit points,
Yep.
it's
putting him
character
down.
Oh, we're gonna have to light a candle in the office and everything.
death.
Okay, so we don't want to put Theo down.
Nope.
Okay, so we need to get him there.
You would have to do it twice.
Yeah, fair.
And
Maybe he's a cat.
he's already had one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish and I pray that I had the strength and connection to the Morning Lord in order to help you.
Well, get on that. I mean, thank you for trying.
Dewey, could you go ahead and roll
And
me
thank you
an
for the
insight
information.
check?
We will make our way.
Oh.
Ooh, I could.
Yeah.
What is my insight? Only a +1. A 15.
Okay. On a 15 insight check, you said get on that, and she winced as if struck. You
Ooh.
hit a incredibly sensitive nerve with that comment. She takes a moment and tries to compose herself, and she says, Yes, of course. I.
Now I feel bad.
Way to beg, beg, and none.
Sorry, I was not trying to bring your faith into question,
Well,
but
It's. I feel it is more. It is not just a matter of faith or piety. They have always said that the big miracle of bright shade, the eternal sunlight, doesn't leave much for small miracles. And
how long has that miracle been present, by the way?
that has been present here for at least 250 years.
And how long has your lineage or missionary or nunnery been established here?
The the temple here, the 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 temple here was older than that. I did not construct it here. I am simply its current caretaker. The various people of various faiths have taken over this chapel. We have had a priest of Joaquin. We have had a priest of Lyra the Joybringer. We have had, and I believe prior to the miracle, I believe this was a temple to Selune, the goddess of the moon.
Odd that she's now completely removed from the situation.
Yes, this eternal sunlight, as a blessing that it is, especially for the farmers here, has definitely quieted and removed the influence that many gods could have in this place.
Interesting.
you guys have a historian's office here,
A historian's office.
like record keeping, library.
I have a few records here of marriages and births. If
No,
there's
I want-
anything more that you're looking for, I'd recommend you speak with the Bramble brothers. They run the trading post, and they say the most accurate records are always the tax records.
Actually, that
No, I
would be
want-
clear.
I want historical records, like history of this village.
They are some of the oldest still living residents as well, so it'd be a good place to start.
Bramble Brothers, too. There it is.
When I have time.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Gut
suddenly have a
Spear and
research
Bramble Brothers.
project.
I'm gonna thank her for trying, but as we're leaving, I would like to have a poke around and see if this is feeling, to reference this twice in one night, Jamestowny at all. Like,
Uh,
it doesn't look like a normal church or worship place. Things are a little off. It's like a restaurant. Like, does anything seem odd? Is everybody too happy? Is everybody too comfortable? Is there weird photos on the wall that everybody's saluting? Like,
okay.
what's going on?
So there aren't any weird photos on the wall that people are saluting.
Cool, cool.
The people that are gathered and eating, there's various folks that you've seen around. Some of them are in farmers' garb. Other of them are craftspeople. There's a few people that are nicerly dressed. All sorts of walks of life are here eating in here. Go ahead, roll me a. I'm gonna say roll me an insight or a religion skill check.
Okay. Well, religion is 1. What do we got for insight? 4. Oh, 4. We're doing insight.
Okay.
Yours is way better than. Jeez.
Oh. 16.
Okay. So on a 16 insight check, you get you get the impression from Sister Orma in particular that she believes it's duty that has her here. She doesn't like it here. She is uncomfortable being here. Uh, the people that are gathered are all having a wonderful time. The communal sharing of food given freely by the faithful is something that lots of different religious groups along Faerun say they want to do, but don't actually do as well as they could, especially coming from Waterdeep. The poor and the downtrodden were often going hungry there, and it doesn't look like they have that sort of level of poverty or need, as there's no money exchanging hands for the meals here like there was at the inn. It's being given freely to the people here.
The biggest thing I'm catching from that, Dewey, is that she's uncomfortable.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Okay. Noted.
Mm-hmm.
We're overly suspicious of everything, so
Yep.
we jump into non-existent shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because they tend to try to kill us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. It's going to be hard for me to put shadows in this campaign with the everlasting daylight, but we'll see.
Sunbeams. They're sunbeams, not shadows.
Yeah, brights instead of
Wildfire.
whites.
How bright does it be for the shadows to not exist? The whole point of this,
Mhm.
the shadows only exist because of brightness.
That's true.
All angles.
Between the light and darkness, there is shadows. Yeah. So the people don't look like they're engaging in any sort of large scale cult ritual. It's people sharing a meal together.
Everything's
I'd like
perfect here.
Just swing out through the kitchen. If anybody else wants to go through the main, I'll stealth out through the kitchen. I want to see what's going on in the kitchen that's being fed to everybody.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a stealth check, Evie.
Okay. Please don't be a 2.
Gonna
Let's
say, you have
find
pretty high
out.
dex.
Be a
It's...
nap. Be a nap one.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to use that inspiration. I'm using that inspiration.
Okay,
Please don't be a nat 20.
Okay,
What's
that's
that?
20.
No.
that's 20. Alrighty.
20, 30.
So on a dirty 20 stealth check, you are able to sneak into the kitchen, and you are going to see, overseeing a big fire pit where meat is being grilled, several large soup pots, and a station where vegetables are being cut and prepared. It is a very clean and orderly kitchen, and there is a pale blue-skinned tiefling woman that has got the same sort of general style of dress as Sister Orima, but instead of but like a big apron out front that's definitely got some spills on it. Is she is definitely firmly working in the kitchen here, and she is. It's one of those things where if you see a busy like restaurant kitchen, they are focused and they are working. So I'm just gonna give her a perception check at disadvantage here to see if she notices her. Okay. So that is a pair of 18s
What
on
the
the
fuck?
disadvantage check. She's not proficient and she only has a +1.
Oh my god, I made it.
Oh,
Oh my
barely.
god.
Oh.
I want to take a peek inside of those pots as carefully as I can. I want to look at the ingredients. I want a good look at things that are going on.
Alrighty. Go ahead
I
and
want
roll
to
me a
ask,
perception
dude,
check.
above table, Dewey, do you take offense to the DM saying that y'all not perceptive? 'Cause I know you worked in the kitchens before in the restaurant.
I mean, I was gonna say some of us are perceptive, not all of us.
I definitely have seen some people in professional kitchens literally just bump into people because they're not looking. They're just
Yeah.
locked in and focused. So that's kind of the vibe.
Comment below if you if you're a perceptive cook in the kitchen.
Yeah.
How
let's
many
hear.
fingertips find their way into your meal?
uh,
I know everything going on in the kitchen I work in at any given time.
that's great. A little spider has crawled into this kitchen. Evie, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Oh, don't suck, please. +4. Let's see. 15.
Alrighty. So on a 15 perception check, there is a vast array of fresh vegetables that are in the process of being prepared. Uh, Nothing out of the ordinary for the vegetables. It's all fairly common stuff. Carrots, potatoes, squash. There's lettuce. There's tomatoes. It is a well-stocked kitchen in terms of vegetables. The soup pots. It looks like there's a vegetable soup and there's a chicken soup. There's the smell of biscuits baking, as in a little oven there's a large tray of rolls that are in the process of baking and rising. And where she's in the midst of grilling things, you are going to notice that there is cuts of beef and pork. There's whole chickens on spits. You don't see anything that gives you any concerns about tainted food. Not even any spoiled things. Just they're not overspicing one soup just to make it last. It's all fresh. It's all farm fresh, really, with the beautiful bounty of the agriculture. And as the tiefling cook goes to and fro, she is singing a little song. She's just like, "Olay, olay, O Lord, there will come a soldier who wields a mighty sword. Olay, 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 la, la, la." And she's going in and out of tune, and she's not singing the best, but she's got that stuck in her head as she goes.
Okay, so it all looks above board.
Mm-hmm.
I'll skittle out of there then.
Alrighty. And the spider leaves the kitchen.
With
I
a
would
snack.
hope it's above cutting board.
Ah, yeah. So yeah, the priestess is concerned. The cook, less so, and the food, amazing.
Think we should call it for the night. We're all
Yep.
kind of hurt.
We need nappies.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do check to see if I can convince the entire restaurant to do a conga line with me?
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a performance check, and that's dancing. You have advantage.
Hell
Yay.
yeah. Samba.
Uh, really, this some bullshit.
You
So
have
the eight.
inspiration.
I do have inspiration. Roll one more time. That's what.
Alrighty.
So
Uh,
that's gonna be a 28.
Wonderful. So on a 28 performance check, you are going to be able to start the conga line of all conga lines.
And
Uh,
I do have a green head, um, and it's kind of like a mariachi shirt and pants, and and very very obnoxiously big, but also perfectly white and nice teeth.
Smoking.
Exactly. They call him Pharaoh Pete.
Listen to the Cuban beat.
Indeed. So Evie sneaks out of the kitchen being as careful as possible and runs into the conga line where where Beston has absolutely put their best foot forward into the dancing here, as where Sister Orima was concerned and downtrodden, and wished she could do more, wished her faith was stronger, and you see her crack a smile that on her face looks like a rare occurrence as the entire assembled people, about 30 different people, are all dancing in a line, conga-ing uh, through the restaurant, through the temple, weaving through the tables back and forth. Uh, people are enjoying that. the uh, the cook comes out when she hears the dancing and the music, and she's gonna be like, "Oh no, the food's gonna get cold. If anyone needs something warm after they stop dancing, I have more."
She sounds.
Chicky boom, chicky boom, chicky boom.
Alrighty. So, uh, so that turns into a bit of a party that winds down after a little bit. Those that wish to eat more do so. Those that do not, those that have had their fill, go on as tables get cleared and the business of the place goes on. Is there anything anyone else would like to do before settling down for a long rest?
Nappies.
Dewey's gonna start tinkering, which is gonna bleed into his long rest, but nothing mechanically. It's just gonna be flavor.
Alrighty. Brilliant. So, checking back into the room at the inn where Norin welcomes you in. It's like, oh yeah, we gave the room a light turn. If you guys are ready to turn in, things are starting to quiet down here. My whole place emptied out for some reason. They said there was a conga at the temple, so I haven't been too busy.
Sounds about right. So, when you say you turned it, was it counterclockwise or clockwise?
Oh, I turned the bed sheets into the laundry and got clean ones.
Besson says clockwise or counterclockwise. And he just looks at Dewey like, I got your back.
uh,
Dewey's gonna smile at that one.
he's gonna be like, well, the laundry's on the left, so I guess that's counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. We have it, folks.
Oh, alrighty. So within the cramped inn room, you all are going to settle down for a long rest. You are safe here in the inn, so there's no need to set a watch. Your sleeps will be slightly disturbed by the sound of Theo scratching his arm and a few.
Maybe
I was
y'all,
gonna leave his ass in the infirmary.
maybe y'all sleep was just, maybe y'all sleep was was disturbed. Besson is knocked out, butt in the air.
Cartoon style, heck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
somehow he's been able to do precipitation in his sleep, and you see literal Z's coming out.
Alrighty. So, the new day rises, and
I do my roll.
everyone. Oh yeah, Beston, let's do your roll.
How? 50% chance to get an odd number.
Yeah.
Stephanie rolled even.
Yep, that's the way it
Now-
goes sometimes.
It's gonna be. Is this the Hatter of the situation? Hatter doesn't die and Besson doesn't turn into.
I was gonna say we're never gonna
Yes.
meet on to.
You know what? I'm not. I'm going. You know what? I tried to roll, but D&D won't be fun. So Anja is the one that wakes up.
Heck yeah.
Anja.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Alrighty. Yeah, so everyone gets the full benefit of a long rest.
Yay!
Full hit points, full spell slots, full of the renewed vigor of level 3.
It's probably not your favorite waking up because Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy is playing as loud as possible on the trumpet.
I will take
And-
that over the frickin' church bells.
Yep.
And you get inspiration from my musician feat.
Yay!
Which you do see basically a lady version of Beston, but with like big hair, but also and pigtails.
Well, that's a new face.
Hey, well, that's the face I've always had. Oh,
It's a face we haven't seen yet.
hey, well, a lot of faces you haven't seen, but hey, I just realized that I'm not who you used to see. My name is Anjanu. So if you're looking for a star, here you are, fella and lady and that guy.
More or less.
Theo,
As everyone wakes up, they're gonna see just random tools and things scattered around where Dewey was propped up, sleeping in a sitting position.
I pick up a tool. What does this do?
Whatever I need it to.
And this one,
Same thing.
this one.
They're magical tools. I can make them do anything I need them to do.
Eh,
All of
And what
them.
about this one? This one magical?
No, that one's just a toothpick.
Oh.
But yeah, Dewey's now holding a wood carved clockwork style dragon's egg, and he's got a weird medallion in his other hand, and he's gonna walk up to Theo, slap it on his chest, and it's gonna be for now the flavor of his armor to keep him protected, so we don't have a werewolf on our hands.
nice.
Slap it on his chest, double tap it, and just the armor unravels and shows up around. I'm sure he will reflavor it as he sees fit once he comes back.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah.
Yep. If there's anything I know about Zio, he's gonna make it weird.
It's a gift.
Every day is a gift, and that's why they call it the present. Alrighty, so the new day is before you. Your halfling friend, still unconscious for the time being. The arm is looking a little swollen now, too.
I'm
What the
just
armor was for.
just poking him with a stick.
Please don't poke him. I don't need you to accidentally do damage and knock him out.
Well, it's like it's already knocked out in the face. Well, hey,
No,
what do you
he's
say?
asleep. He's not yeah. I see where that could be confusing. Don't poke him.
Anyway, guys, what's on for today? We feeling a little adventurous?
Are we gonna hit the job board, see if we can catch up on things, or are we gonna make the trek out to the orc village?
I think we gotta get Zio looked at. And there's
Anja
probably
looks
more to do at the
Anja,
orc.
Anja looks at Theo, and now looked at him. So, work board or orcs?
We have to get out there and back in time for the mockery.
Mm-hmm. And you've got plenty of time for that. That is like over a week away. So, heading. So you want to head over to the Orc Village then?
Yeah. We'll head over to Drolgrimar.
Brilliant. So, the priestess had given you directions, so you have to set out to the northeast from Brightshade instead of the straight north. There's no wall in the city of Brightshade. The buildings just change to the rolling open hillscapes of the expansive farmland that hugs the three river tributaries that lead in to the Lorgan, heading towards the ocean. As you oh, pardon me.
That was a sneeze.
That was almost a sneeze. It wanted to be a sneeze, and I wanted it to be a sneeze, but it didn't.
And then it changed its mind.
Yeah. Indeed, and then it changed its mind. Ah, okay,
Those are my favorite.
alrighty.
I feel for y'all. It's bothering me as well. Like,
Whew. Okay, so
is there a sneeze equivalent phrase equivalent to like blue balls but for sneezes? I'm gonna ask Threads and
No.
I'm gonna ask Threads and I'll report back later.
oh, yep. Alrighty. So, as you all travel along, there are various farms along the Lack Way where people are busily going about their business. The first one that you see is there doesn't appear to be any crops being grown whatsoever. It is just massive fields of flowers, beautiful rows of tulips and roses, a variety of colors. There's a rotund halfling fellow working around in the bushes. And yeah, the the next farm that you see is massive fields of wheat swaying in the sunshine, growing high and growing broad bushels at the tops of their stems. The bounty here is glorious. Yeah, that's a great photo of it. I live in the
My brain
prairies.
immediately went to amber waves of grain, and I'm like, oh, I have that crap in my state.
Yep. Ah, we get lots of canola here too. Alrighty. And as we travel, let's see now. Where are we?
Oh no,
Here we go.
a map.
Doo-doo-doo. Just 2 seconds while I set this up here. Alrighty. Boop. Boop. Alrighty, and we've got Anza here. Brilliant. Where did... Oh, I thought I had that in there. Where did that go? Brilliant. So, you are going to... You're passing by a farm, and as the road carries on, you see a familiar face next to a bush, leaning into it, making some noises.
Is it black for
Oh
everybody
god,
else?
no, not again.
That's a
I
refresh.
activate my
Okay, there.
cannon and I blast him. I don't actually, but dear god.
Yeah, so next to a bush on the side of the road, you see Volo, and he's crouched by the bush, and he's like, "Oh, come here, little thing. Go. Oh, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Come here. I need to draw you. I need to study you. Please, please, let me come. Come."
I'm trying to stealth past him.
You're trying to stealth past him. Okay, that's a 12 for your stealth
That's
check.
fail.
Alrighty. Has anyone else tried to sneak by him?
Yep, I will.
I
All right.
actually walk very loudly past him.
23.
23. Okay. So, uh, Dewey and Evie are able to get past him. and we're dragging Theo along. And so we'll reposition you guys up there. And as you walk by, Volo is going to startle a bit and turn towards Anza and be like, "Oh, you look familiar, but not quite."
She goes, "Oh," and just keeps going.
Have fun in your bush.
Oh, this is great. Okay,
And I say, guys, we gotta hear the guys a little. Just
cool. So you guys are walking away. You get about 50 feet away, and you hear him yell, "Ah, there you are! Oh, you're such a pretty thing." And I'm going to get him to roll an animal handling check. Oh, there's
Oh, God.
there's a 4. Yeah, so you guys are going to notice that 5 little scaly creatures have come out of the bush and have all started biting him.
Do we let him die? Feels wrong.
You guys can walk away, and who knows what'll happen to him.
Oh, they're pseudos. They're pseudos. We can't let him die. They'll kill him.
I mean, we can. We're just gonna choose not to.
Yeah.
as I always say, it says nothing else.
I was like, I'm just waiting for this wisdom. Yeah.
Dewey's gonna pull out his little clockwork egg that nobody's seen in action yet. He's gonna click a little button on it, toss it on the ground, and force cannon's gonna pop up.
Nice.
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna yell, "Fire in the hole!"
Brilliant.
as I shoot at one of the
All right.
dragon thingies.
Go ahead and roll in that attack, and we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative here.
I do that advantage, right? With champion now?
Yep, you have permanent advantage on initiative.
Got a 15 to
Yay.
hit.
Wow, that's a wide spread.
18 plus 3, so that's 21.
Alrighty. And what'd you get, Evie?
Sorry. 19,
Oh, I need to
20,
roll
21,
my
22, 23.
initiative.
Brilliant. And that is
I got a 23 also on my initiative.
nice.
Wait. So this is an attack. Is that a surprise attack?
So it's just the start of it here. That is Dewey there, and Theo is going to snap to alertness. I'll pilot him here, and he gets a 16. And Volo gets a 2. And the pseudo dragons, they get a 11. Okay.
Yeah, straight.
So, go ahead and roll damage for that shot that started us off there.
Six whole damage.
Alrighty.
I will
So-
do the closest one.
Brilliant. So the first one takes 6 damage there as the opening volley, as the sound, and that was the Force Ballista?
Yep.
Alrighty. So that moves it a bit too, doesn't it?
It would, but it would knock into everything behind it.
Fair. Alrighty. So, Evie, shots fired. What do you do?
I'm going in for some stabbing time.
Alrighty.
Okay, so we are gonna activate tattoo first.
Mm-hmm.
Be about there, and I'll be safe. Okay, and I am going to stab, please.
Alrighty.
Attempting.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
7. Okay, let's do this. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay, d6 plus 7 on it. Ooh, max damage.
Okay.
13.
Was that the wounded one or the whole one?
The whole one, please.
Alrighty. So as your blade slashes through.
+7 to hit on the short sword, but it's d6 plus 5. Sorry, so it's actually
Oh,
only
okay.
12.
Only
I was
12?
saying,
Or sorry, less than
11.
12. My bad. 11.
11
Brain
damage.
not worky.
Gotcha. The
Okay.
the blade cuts through, but there is no blood.
Is something we would see that is normal?
This type of creature should bleed.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fucking
no.
unsettling.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm going with second attack.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that.
Okay, going with the scimitar +6 to hit. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that's going to hit dirty 20.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay, that's going to be a +4 to the d6 damage. Aw, wait, I can reroll damage at some point. Nope, that's something
No,
else.
not yet.
Not yet. 'Kay.
Alrighty. And that was
So
the
that's
same
just
one?
5 damage. Yep,
Alrighty.
same one took 5 more.
Did you roll that attack at advantage?
The unsettling nature
No.
of the lack of blood doesn't stop your second strike from defeating this creature. And instead of falling to the ground in a heap, there is going to be a burst of arcane energy as it disappears.
Oh. Interesting. I am done with... actually, I'm going to move a little bit this way to get a little bit closer to flanking for somebody else. Okay, done.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to Dewey.
5,
Give me a rolls.
10, 15, 25. Dewey goes charging in. And he's gonna shock this little thing.
Alrighty. You got advantage with flanking there.
Oh. I mean, I guess he's useful for something. 23 to hit.
23 definitely hits.
Max damage.
Alrighty. Much like the other one, there is no blood, there is no sting of burnt, scaly flesh in front of you. Just a popping noise as the arcane energy dissipates.
I feel like these are summoned creatures. And then my cannon's gonna target the bottom one.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that attack.
A 19 to hit
19 hits.
for 10 damage.
10 damage. That one is going to take that impact and be quite hurt by that.
And pushed back 5 feet? 10 feet. 5 feet.
5 feet. Boom. That good for your turn?
Cannon's gonna move. It's 15 feet and end my turn.
All right. Theo snaps awake. Crossbow! And he's going to fire his crossbow. He's going to hit. That one that you hit, he is going to probably finish off. Oh, yeah, 8 on the dice.
Oh, dang.
Poof. And he goes semi-conscious again. And that is going to bring us to the dragons.
I rolled the lowest with the 21.
Oh my goodness, I skipped over you by accident.
Oh, I was like, what did everybody else roll?
No, I
like,
okay. My handwriting was so bad where I wrote down Onza. I thought it was an E at the start for enemy.
Mm-mm-mm.
My bad. Yeah, you go.
and it's that's Anja.
Anja.
Yeah. Anja, I want to say that before the battle started, she had is wearing like kind of like a black leotard and like a bowler cap, and she kind of Fosse's her way over, like Bob Fosse, kind of like Chicago style dancing. Let me see what's the distance on here. Let's see here. It's a little, is that 30 feet? She kind of was a little closer. And she goes, "What? How do you do?" you big Baluk, and she slaps him or attempts to. This is gonna be a oh no, it's not high roll. Let me see how to. It's not high roll. Let's see, it's gonna be a 9 plus 5, which is 14. You sound because I wouldn't hear you.
14 is going to just hit.
All right, sweet. So it's gonna be what's it? 1d6. Oh, max damage. 6 plus 3 is 9 damage.
9 damage. That one's going to take quite a hit.
And it's like, hey, like, 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 dude, you got this. I'm gonna, this is a bonus. That's gonna be a bardic inspiration, and per my subclass feature, I'm like, look at the guy, like, look at you, backslaps him.
Alrighty. The inspirational slap.
Look at you, you big lug. Oh, that's my turn. Okay. Let's see here. That's gonna be plus 5 plus 17, so that hits.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
And so it's gonna be plus 3 plus 5, so 8 more damage.
8 more damage. It is a mystery whether or not you have ever slapped something so hard it has exploded in a burst of arcana before, but you can add that to the list now for certain.
Oh, Stranger Things, am I right? Oh, wrong voice. We go there.
Alrighty.
It's Anja with a Z.
And Volo is going to be like, aha, good show, everybody, as the remaining pseudo-dragon stings him in the neck. Natural 1 on his saving throw.
That 100% tracks for him.
Okay, you are going to see almost an anaphylactic reaction as Volo's face and mouth and neck are going to swell up, and he is going to fall to the ground unconscious. Imagine what 5 of them would have did. And then it is going to it's going to sting Anza. Anza, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
No. Okay, let's see. What's my Constitution? Oh, +2. Let's see. That is a 17.
Alrighty. You are able to. How do you avoid this poisonous stinger?
Like, ooh, I see a shiny object on the ground. I'll bend down to see what it is.
Yeah, a couple coins spilled from Volo's pocket as he dropped.
He got Sonic.
He got Sonicked. Oh, that's brilliant.
So yeah, I unaware my way out of the situation. It's a very naked gun situation.
Alrighty, that is wonderful. That's going to bring us to Volo in initiative, who is unconscious from dragon poison. So that's going to bring us back up at the top to Evie.
Okay, I'm going back in. Let's see what I can do here. Eyes are gonna do something, and I'm gonna go stabs. Okay, I can circle around with enough to get flanking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do this bad boy. Wha-bam. Oh, well, that's with advantage. Sorry, I gotta roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Cancel that. Here we go. Here's my second roll for that one. Still probably doesn't hit.
That first one does
12
miss.
to hit.
12 misses.
Okay. So that's it. I am done.
You got 2 weapon fighting.
Oh, I can go a second attack like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You've been doing it
I'm
this whole
going
time.
again. Yeah, but that's because I did the nick and then I hit. I only
Oh,
get
yeah.
that if I hit with that.
Oh no, you can still make the second attack if the first one misses. If you hit with the
Oh.
first attack, the next one gets advantage.
Oh, I have not been rolling with advantage on the second one. Noted. Yeah. So 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Does 13 hit?
13 just misses.
Jesus. Okay. So it's
What-
been fun. I'm
what-
done.
What did you do to piss the dice guys off?
Oh, let's not even talk about the ones. Let's not get there.
Alrighty.
I am good. I'm out of action economy.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us back up, back down to Dewey. What would you like to do?
Dewey's gonna get line of sight because I don't know how high that is.
Speaking of high,
Dewey's gonna charge up some of his scales. They're gonna flicker some blue, and he's gonna launch an electric sorceress burst.
Brilliant. Go ahead and roll that attack.
A 16 to hit
16 hits.
with 6 damage.
6 damage. Gotcha.
And bonus action, cannon is also gonna take a shot.
Mm-hmm.
A 13 to miss.
13 misses.
And 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. I'll move up into melee and end my turn.
Alrighty. Now I'm going to do the order properly this time. Anza, you have the initiative.
oh yeah. So I
But
see
they
you want to.
just went.
So I see you want to dance, buddy. She's doing a dance and then like tap dancing, and it's gonna use it up to like stomp on his foot or one of his feet.
Alrighty.
It's gonna be it's 2 because it's advantage. It's gonna be 17 plus 5.
That hits.
That's gonna be 1d6 plus 3. So 5 damage.
Okay. That brings it to near death.
Let's see, do I have more bonus actions? Oh, you're still standing there. Forever, you got it. And then the bonus bardic inspiration.
Yay!
It's
Brilliant.
like, or try to kick him and kick the thing again.
Mhm.
Let's see, it's gonna be a let's see with advantage.
Who got the first Bardic?
You.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So that hits with the 16 on the die plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
So 1d6 plus 3, so 4 more damage.
4 more damage. The last of them will burst into arcane energy. Could everyone roll me a perception check, please?
Okay.
Yes,
I mean,
so
yay.
it's 12 plus
16.
8.
no, so it's gonna be a 14.
14.
Right.
What was the highest that we got so far?
The highest was 16? Or was it 18?
I'll save my inspiration.
Oh, wow.
Alrighty. So, the adrenaline of battle fades as Volo foams at the mouth on the ground.
Is he breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing.
He's fine. We're leaving.
I say, I suddenly see I look like a disheveled figure, like a stay-at-home mom that's been through the ringer, through some scenarios she shouldn't have been in, but she's like trying to get back to her kids, and she like shakes Follow like, "Don't help me, damn it!" and she slaps him, and it's a healing word,
Okay.
which doesn't require a touch, but
Yeah, Yeah, that is just a verbal spell. Alrighty. So he has no hit points worth of damage. It was the sting just knocked him unconscious. So save the spell slot just in case, because things are gonna happen. But slapping him definitely awakens him. He is like, huh? Oh my goodness! I am feeling incredibly ill. My tongue is swollen. Oh, it is a miracle that I was able to capture such an amazing. Where'd they go?
Kind of went up in puffs of arcane smoke.
I'm
Weird.
so like I was just back to her normal. So like, I'm so sorry. I can understand what you're saying. It's like your tongue is swollen. Like honestly, it's a miracle that that you made it here.
Yes, it is a place of miracles here in Brightshade, where the sun always shines.
I can't deal with him. I'm walking
I
away.
don't understand what you're saying. Like, but I think about it. The sun is already shining. Like, she breaks a piece of everything he's saying, unaware that she's repeating what he's saying.
Wonderful. So a circular conversation goes back and forth for a while until Volo is like, I'm going to pay a call to these kind farmers here and see if I can sit down and have a glass of water. And
You should go find someone and have some water because you've been through a lot.
he's not
Make sure
even
you
gonna,
swallow your tongue.
he's not even gonna wait for anyone. He's just gonna go start drawing water from the well.
Opportunity attack.
Hey, according to the 2024 rules, when a creature leaves your space, you can make an opportunity attack.
But we don't attack allies.
No, the rules are we don't attack each other. That's what we agreed to.
Yeah.
Anja, who's now looking like an old, disheveled man, who just like in her youth they used to get into it. Clint Eastwood. It's like squinting. It's like, that guy's gonna die.
One
Yep.
could only hope. I mean, nah, he'll be fine.
Alrighty. So as you're able to carry on from Volo's misadventure, let's just take a quick break here. I gotta grab another drink real quick, and yeah, we'll be back at it in just a little bit.
Oh, he has to take a break to drink. That's crazy. Oh no, not the. I think can you hear the fact that he didn't? We couldn't hear him, which actually makes it better. So let's talk about stuff he's not gonna realize we're talking about until he listens to the recording before he shares it.
I don't know what to talk about. Now you're putting me on the spot.
I have a problem with the nun.
I think
Number-
she's innocent.
You
No,
know,
I
you know how many
think
pro-
she's
you know how many problems
innocent.
you know how many problems I have with her?
one.
None.
None. Yeah, there it is.
Like you was right there. You're like, oh dang, I thought too late. I hate moments
Damn
like that when you realize it, when you realize it like this is touch too late. Like snap. Like when you like think of a bit right after the point of the little grace period to do it. Like, oh man, this has been great if I had thought about it just in time. Like when you
We
have a
have a-
good comeback like the next day.
We have a stupid board in the back of our office, and somebody puts like a joke or a pun or a riddle on it every day. And one that was like Monday was how do mermaids clean their tails? The answer was tide, but I
What?
had put in descaler. I thought I was hilarious.
I don't know if I,
And I was like, no, I feel like, or like turtle wax. Like, I feel like there were other options than
There
tide.
were.
I mean, tie would be the best answer, but it's also not the answer I would have thought about. 'Cause,
Right?
Like, because first of all, well, first of all, I would argue that they would get washed by. This is me overanalyzing their joke and just want to it's me being bitter because it was a really good one. They said tide, but I'm like, according to commercials, they would use Dawn.
Aw.
This is one of those moments we forget where it's been recorded.
were they near the
Oh, wait.
BP spill?
DM, when you hear where we are in this conversation,
I sat down at, but they said dawn or
yeah, like for your own magical enjoyment of what has occurred. No, we're talking about the joke made, and Mel was saying that she had a joke, her job was saying like, how does a mermaid clean their scales? And the answer to the joke was tide. And because I am an honorary person, like, and because I wouldn't have gotten that joke, I would have fought back with it. It's like, well, honestly, if you think about it, according to the commercials, the mermaid probably would have cleaned their scales, their tail with Dawn. Yeah, y'all do y'all have Dawn in
yeah,
Canada?
Yep.
blue,
In
Okay,
Canada, yes.
yeah,
Canada.
blue dawn dish soap. That's what I use.
yeah, and like works on dishes, works on ducks.
Yeah, I've had
If
to wash both.
if it's good enough for a duck, it's good enough for a mermaid still.
Yeah, good enough for a duck, good enough for me. I keep a bottle in the shower.
I use
Yeah,
it for laundry soap.
this, it sounds best as set to me.
Alrighty. So the journey carries on with more fun misadventures of Volo behind you. Ah, the walk across Brightshade is quite long. It's hot, it's tiring, but eventually you are able to get there after a good few hours. It's about midday by this point when you make it to the outskirts of the orc encampment of Drolgamar. You are going to see the massive lake beside this orc village in the shadow of the Grey Peak valleys. There's actually a bit of shade beside the mountains as some of the rocky outcroppings have a bit of an overhang where the village is. It is. It's not a very large place, much smaller than Brightshade, about 40 or so little orcish huts, but in very good repair. This is not a temporary encampment. This is a place where these people have good and well settled down. And as you guys approach, you are noticed by an orcish fellow. He has got pale skin, very muscular form. He's got a big mustache and a big sun hat on. And as you approach, he's going to be like, "Hey, hello, hola."
Why?
I was just gonna say like oh, drop the skies. I was just gonna shift into like an orcish woman, um, still big and muscular, but also kind of just rabbitish.
Oh, oh,
How'd you do?
that's uh, that's a pretty neat trick there. Uh, I'm I'm married, but that's a neat trick.
Oh, when you're married, doesn't mean you're unavailable. how, how
If
how
she
faithful are
heard
you?
you saying that, I wouldn't be alive.
Oh, well, you know the dead don't on the good die young. Oh.
Oh, I do not want to die young. No, no, no. I want to die not. I do not want to die.
The sky itself, as it turns back to normal.
Beef gut spear available. We need assistance.
Oh, you need assistance from the elder?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know
We were
about
told
that.
he has the magic that could help our friend.
Oh, what is wrong with your friend?
Uh, werewolf bite.
Oh, werewolf bite.
Wolf.
And so
Sandra just not realizing it's a werewolf. Like,
oh, the elder. The elder is not in great moods today, but hopefully, hopefully he can listen. If you would like to follow me, does anyone speak Orcish by chance?
Nope.
Orcish? Let me find out.
No, I don't.
I like how I know the answer is no, but I just want to make sure, just in case I randomly chose Orcish as the language. No.
Alrighty. So he's gonna shout something out in Orcish that you're not gonna that no one's gonna understand. Does Theo know Orcish? What languages did Theo take? No, he just has Common and Elvish. Yeah, so he says something. He's like, "Hey, hey, Vontae, yeah, good spear, yeah," and various people.
And Anja says, "What did you just call me?"
Oh,
He's not talking to
I did
you.
not call you anything. I was telling that I was telling everyone that there are people here that wish to speak to the elder, and like as he had said that, there's a fairly large community of Orcish people. There's about 20 or 30 people coming and going from their various things. Some of them are making pottery, others are cooking, some are fixing lines, getting ready to go fishing. It's a fairly nice little place. And as he said that, all of them just sort of react, and just this wave of anxiety goes over the whole community. And
Guys,
where's
I
the
feel
token?
like this guy's going to be a problem.
Yep.
Like, long-term problem.
Yep.
Alrighty, where did my art go for Elder Gutspear? I had it here somewhere. Ugh. I needed to have cleared out all of the leftover stuff from Tomb, but I didn't. Ah, there we go.
Well, why not? Jay.
There we go. So, all of the orcs that you see out in the town, none of them were in armor. None of them looked battle ready. But going into a large, sort of central big hut inside, you are going to be brought into the presence of Elder Gutspear. And you see he is dressed for battle. Chainmail over top of lamellar plate, the spiked helmet, his one fang busted off, the other grown to a height to almost poke him in his blind, milky eyes. He's gonna his nose is gonna twitch. Outsiders. I smell outsiders.
Anja's sniffing her pits.
The orc that brought you in is gonna be like, yeah, Elder, these people have come. They have brought someone who is in need of help. And the Elder's permanent scowl is going to turn just like 2 or 3 degrees less scowly. And he is going to be like, outsiders that need us.
Anja holds up a prestidigitized Rubik's Cube. Like, yes, I can't seem to get all the same colors on the inside.
What is that?
You know, the whole point is to get them all the same color on each side. And you got the red, you got the orange, you got the blue, you got the green, you got the yellow, and the sixth color that I can't remember.
Paint
Uh,
it all with the blood of
Orange.
your enemies, and color will be same.
That's a valid point. Now, we'd also like to not have our buddy become an enemy that we have to paint blood with.
An enemy is just a friend you haven't convinced yet.
No, he's already a friend. We don't want him to become the other way. Um, he got bit by werewolf, and the healers in town can't do jack for him, and they sent us here to ask for your aid. Uh, there might be a trade you need, or something we can do for you. I was told.
The town sent you here. Yes, they are weak. They are
Oh, he seems
faithless.
nice.
Because like
They
you,
they exist to serve us. When we rattle our spears at them, they give forth everything.
are you
we
married?
we are making ready to take from them everything. And there's a look at like the younger orc rolls his eyes,
Like,
and mhm.
oh, Anja asked, like, are you married?
My wife passed long, long ago.
Anja goes, drop the skies and shifts to similarly appearing orc that she did before, but in more like modest clothing. She goes, "Oh no, that's your wife. That she passed." She
She
goes,
died on the battlefield of Garam's Gorge 50 years ago.
"An honorable
Very
death,
valiant death.
but certainly one that lingers on in your mind.
Hmm.
Such a
Indeed.
big, strong fella such as yourself shouldn't be alone in this. It's not what she would have wanted. I don't know her. I can't say that. I'm so sorry."
And it's funny because like the disguise is completely lost on the elder. He's blind.
Oh, that is funny.
And he is going to be like, we honor her every day in the art of battle that we practice. We are making ready to raid once more. And
I've been told of these raids.
um,
yes,
the-
they are legendary for their violence and brutality. We are the true lords of this land. Now,
Anja,
hmm?
I think Anja turns to the party like, "Oh wait, this is the one that we faked the whole situation with. Back when we had the whole." She's shy. Okay, is,
Okay.
I think is that a stealth check? She's
Nah,
trying to whisper it.
you're able to whisper it enough, I'll say. He's going to say, I have 5 warriors that have gone missing myself. Their spears will be needed for the raid. Find them,
Anja,
and your
I'm
friend
sorry.
will feel the caring, loving, holy touch of Gromos the Ruiner.
Yeah, those two things don't really go together, bud.
Anja shifts back like, yeah. Oh, we thank you for your continued protection and support. And she's like winking at everybody else, very like obnoxiously obvious.
Alrighty,
Like
Ansa, go ahead and roll me a deception check.
deception. That's going to be a let's see, 19 on the die plus 6.
Oh,
So do
yeah, he is going to. That frown of his is going to turn about 5 more degrees to a smile. It's almost horizontal. And he is going to say, that's right. Continue to serve well, and spears will be turned elsewhere.
Yes. And trust me, we're not trying to get one over on you. because you're blind.
You better not. And like his voice is going to rumble so much that the tent or the hut shakes, and the white milky blind eyes are going to glow red with flames, and as he casts a spell, and he's going to say, "Because I do not need sight to find my enemies."
You really smell that
Do I
bad?
know what he's cast? Can I identify it?
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
A 26.
26 Arcana
Oh,
check.
nat 20. That's
Wow.
crazy. Like I like they just ignore the nat 20. I know it's an ability check, and we don't still. It's nice to hear.
Thaumaturgy.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Simple cantrip.
classic cleric spell.
Oh, he's a cleric.
Yeah.
I see you are very strong in divine magic.
Yes.
I just says I'm not. Oh, you're talking to him. I'm sorry.
You.
Yes. I fight under the banner of the Ruiner, and he has blessed me fiercely.
What's his name?
The Ruiner Grummosh.
Groomisk.
So, from what I'm gathering, if we can find your missing warrior, you'd be willing to help us?
Yes.
Do you have any leads on where they went missing?
They went to the mountains to prove their worth. Normally that takes about 3 days. It's been 5.
Sounds like they proved their worth. And they came up wanting.
Indeed. But I need to know their fate. If they have failed, they will be forgotten.
So I'm sorry. I am in love. Okay, for anyone's listening, I'm not actually in love, but I am loving. I'm loving your cat's behavior right now.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, Deanne and I call this familiar mode, where she just crawls up onto our shoulders.
I
Look,
miss having a cat like that.
I
Yep.
want a cat so bad. I love it.
Yep.
Okay.
I love my kitties.
So it looks like we might be going for a hike.
Indeed. I hope mountainous terrain is to the liking of your small feet.
I mean, I got claws and scales. I'd kind of born in the mountains.
He's gonna take a big sniff. He's gonna be like, I smell dragon.
Just a little dragon.
And dead
Like-
halfling.
I smell dirt.
I smell a little bit of everything. And silk? Web?
Hey.
All of
Like,
the above.
Anja, press it to decide just the smell of poop. See if he smells poop.
Ah. Godvic, go clean up after the wargs. Like, yeah. Yes, Elder, of course. As as the other orc is gonna go around back to the warg pen. Go now. Do well. Succeed and be honored as heroes of the clan. Fail and be
Okay.
forgotten.
Okay, we're leaving. And Anja cast presentations, make us like the host steps away. Sees reaction.
Mm-hmm. And wait, you use prestidigitation to do what?
You know, like yeah, we're leaving, and then like the loud steps, and they get quieter. Like that some the version, like presentized version of that. where they're not actually leaving, but just trying to make it sound like they're leaving.
Okay. Okay. Uh, Go ahead and roll me a charisma check, a spellcraft ability check.
Charisma check. It's gonna be a D. Let's see. It's a net 20 on the die plus 4 for charisma. 24 charisma check.
Okay. He rolled a 6 plus 3 for his perception check for hearing, so he believed that.
And Ashley goes like, "Oh, it worked." Like not remotely trying to be subtle.
Yeah, he like his posture dropped, weariness overtook him. He's an old man, and he's like, "Wait, you're still here?"
Oh, so it didn't work.
I did tell you I spoke. I don't know why you did it though. We'll be on our way. Thank you for hearing us.
Yes, we're leaving now.
For real.
We're going. We're far away. She is actually leaving, but she is back home. It's weirdly noticeable that she's doing a voice. Like, oh no, we're going so far
Alrighty. Alrighty. So, getting out of the elder's tent, the orc fellow was like, that is good, yeah. Uh I was worried about the boys myself, but I didn't want to go check after them myself. The elder has said that he thought people would come. Okay. Oh,
I mean,
alrighty.
into people.
I gotta go real quick. My family just came home,
Oh,
so I'll be
Oh.
right back.
What kind of stable person has a family?
Normal ones. We don't know
Drag,
that.
drag me.
stable people don't have families.
They have
Otherwise, they would be
supportive
stable.
entrepreneurships.
and the cat, where you going? It ain't got nothing to do with you. Nosy ass, nosy ass
Come
cat.
back!
The
Oh,
cat,
no!
like wow, cat didn't want to hang out with us. That's crazy. That's messed up. You know what I love? So this that's completely out of left field. I love a mean baby. You know those babies just be frowning. Like you
Oh,
have
yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
reason. Like, you have no reason to be frowning right now. What is happening?
Straight up resting bitch face babies.
I had one of my coworkers. Two of my coworkers had a baby. They're together and they had a baby. But only one of them was working at the time. And when she would come in, like at least once a week, to have like little lunch and brought the baby. And the baby, he always frowned at me, what I thought was the most adorable thing, and I loved him. Like I love because I love a mean baby. He had quit. It was his last day. He had put his notice in. It was his last day, and it wasn't like I was doing it because it was the last day. I just decided this whatever, but I decided to like frown back at the baby, and the baby loved it, started laughing and smiling. I was like, yes, I got his respect. Like because the thing I love about mean babies is once you get them to smile, you know you've earned it.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't just like you get a smile, you get a smile, everybody gets a smile. It was like, oh, you know what? You deserve this smile. But it was so funny. The baby was so funny because like he'll be looking regular and I just come and I just like smile at him and immediate frown. I was like, I I would love to have telepathy just to understand what baby's thoughts are.
Yep. Yep.
Like I need to know like so I've told people this before. Do you know I'm gonna ask y'all at what point do you think being an adult when you know you're officially an adult because I have a position
Oh,
where I feel like you're officially an adult when this thing happens. I want to know which if you have an idea of when this thing happens, that's when you can tell you're an official adult.
Household appliances start being giant purchases you look forward to, research, and investigate.
Yep.
I got excited for buying a new cleaning tool for carpets recently.
Point
Yep.
proven.
Yep.
So do you have a different answer, or you agree to the answer?
Same
Uh,
answer.
See, there's a lot of people that are definitely adults, but they rent, so they don't have to buy their own major things.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you don't research your new air fryer or you look into like the
Any
best Ninja
appliances.
blender or your new iron that you really want or
Mhm.
maybe that Dyson's coming with you.
See, the problem is I'm very settled in my answer, but you are making very compelling arguments. Like you're not
No,
gonna
but
win in my head, but I'm like if I didn't have my answer, I was like, you know what,
I'll
you're right.
accept it.
Yeah.
I looked way too long at a margarita maker and I don't drink. So like
There you go.
That's terrible. You don't drink. Not the margarita maker. That's my problem. And the margarita maker, like first of all, margarita maker. Like, but no. So my answer, the moment I realized I felt like an adult, because we all know icebreaker questions.
Mhm.
One of the questions is, if you could have any superpower, what superpower would you have? Now, I know you're all thinking about the answer to the question. If like I realized, when you realize you're an adult, is when you find mundane, practical reasons why the superpower will be beneficial.
Oh yeah, I've
Yep.
been there forever.
Yep.
And
I
I feel
want the
like it's
mending
like
cantrip because shit breaks in my house.
as a kid, you're like, I want to fly because I want to just fly. As an adult, you're like, I want to fly 'cause I can get to work faster.
I want to avoid traffic.
Yep.
So it's like
Practical application.
it's
Yep.
I want
very,
teleportation so I can wake up 5 minutes before I have to be at work and just snap my fingers.
Mhm.
all of the
Oh, you know how
fun.
many times I would do that and forget that I hadn't put pants on yet? It would not go well.
Oh yeah.
Like teleportation. Honestly, I would never have to rent or pay money for housing.
Yeah.
Just appear somewhere when they're asleep, and then set an alarm, disappear, and to get out of there. No.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, Dean, we were talking about your cat um being nosy,
Oh yeah, she's a
and
nosy cat.
she's like,
Got the leaves are like,
oh,
"Ooh,
you can't just walk upstairs and think I'm gonna stay down here with your little friends playing your little imaginary game. I'm gonna find a tea.
Yeah. When I set up for my games here, the cat gets down in our business. She's gonna jump on. She's gonna bat dice. She's gonna bat minis. She's gonna knock over my DM screen.
pay attention to me."
Yeah, she's gonna knock over drinks. Someone at the table has to volunteer to get her in their lap to keep her contained.
I would every single time.
Yep.
Same. It's like I love people. It's like I am a cat person, but I love like I had a dog. He's with some friends now because of situations, whatever. Uh, but I love other people. I really love other people's pets. um, because you can get away from them when you need to.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I want attention, like, and I give it to you for right now.
Yeah, it's the same thing with other people's kids. You give them back.
I'm gonna
Exactly.
take them.
It's, when I tell you, I used to want a lot of kids, and as I got older and had different circumstances, I'm like, you know what? I'd like to adopt them at like closer to being able to be closer to adult age.
Yeah.
Usually like the love 5 to 7 years before you turn 18.
Yeah. Moody teenagers.
Yeah. But it's because I know who I am as a person. It's not because I hate kids. I would love to. I enjoy seeing the. I enjoy the idea of seeing someone that is incapable of doing anything besides cry and make it about themselves. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
grow into a empathetic person.
Oh my God, could you tell the people at my workplace that that's an option? Because they're still at stage 1.
No, because I have to deal with my coworkers. Okay, I'm lying. I have to deal with myself. I am that person I criticize.
Alrighty. Wonderful. So, uh, as we as we go. Did I? Okay. Orc village just stepped outside of the elder's hut, and the other orc is going to be like, "Yeah, I was worried about the others, but it's hard to get anything done. The elder, if he does not send us, then it's hard to get anywhere, unless we get very very sneaky. But we're not very good at sneaky."
Eh.
Brilliant. So, with that, what would you guys like to do?
Hmm.
Over the river and through the woods.
To grandmother's house we go.
On my way to grandmother's house. I feel like it was like 3 different references.
Into the mountains.
Alrighty. So, the elevation rises as you. Oh. Oh.
Roll athletics check for the grapple, or or acrobatics. It's
See, now it's a DC. It's not even a check. Also, I think Theo does more damage with his lightning blaster because he gets 2d6.
Huh. Okay. Oh, I wasn't muted for that? Okay.
I mean, you weren't, but we somehow also still didn't hear you. Like it was what it literally it felt like you were muted because we hear no sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once that mic goes up,
Yeah. Want to put it?
nothing.
There we go. Directional microphone go. Okay. So as you guys are given directions to where they think the orcs went. It's a bit more of a walk if you guys are gonna immediately head out.
Okay.
And
Days early, might as well. Well,
Mhm.
early-ish.
Yep. Let's do it.
alrighty, you come to a part where a couple of small streams sort of fork off from the larger river, and in the space between those two streams, there is a rocky outcropping with a cave opening. And in front of that opening, there stands a older orcish fellow, not nearly so old as the elder, but older than the other muscular fellow you had seen, and that looks a little bit like this. Bloop.
Ooh.
I'm looking at Discord like, oh wait, we have Albert up.
Yep. Yep. The orc is leaning against that tree there, and much like the elder, is in fact dressed for battle. What would you guys like to do?
I scream like, what was the other orc's name? The one we ran into, the blind one,
Elder Gutspear?
Elder Gutspear. So I scream across like, it's like, hey, we're trying to kill Elder Gutspear. Are you on our side? Is that what you want to do?
What are you doing?
Okay, roll for initiative.
Oh,
Oh, could I disengage and not request to be involved? I'm gonna back up slowly.
I'm inspiring my role.
It says a 9 plus 3. So it's like
I'll
10,
keep
that's
my
12. So it's 12.
Alrighty.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
You got 12 too.
23.
23 for Evie. And Dewey, what'd you get?
God. I got a 13.
13. Alrighty.
Eve, I have a question. 'Cause
Mhm.
only because it's the second time, I know you're rolling like 2 die.
Yep.
But is it like the second time? The number you said was the 2 die added together? Was it just
17 plus 6.
okay? Okay, I just want to make sure. Because again, we're on the same team, but it's like once it was like, this is wild. That the second time we roll for initiative, it happened to be like I was like now, mind you, I am not accusing you of cheating. I don't
I
want
said
that to be
23,
clear.
didn't I?
It's
Yeah,
kind
you
of
did.
Yeah, I
but-
said
but-
23, not 27.
oh, I
Yeah.
remember saying 23, so that's on me.
Yeah, no, it shows
so
27, but it's
I-
23.
Yeah.
I think we could say the double has kicked in.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Yep.
How are colors tasting? Are they good right now?
I mean, you just pulled a potential ally that we wanted to kill their leader.
Yeah.
It's one of this like this feels like the second time it's like exact same thing happened. like I just want to make sure we're all. It's one of those things when like I think it's most fun when we're being like honest and accurate and truthful,
Oh yeah, and
and
we
like
are.
and obviously like some moments where it doesn't work out, it is more fun to have a workout. So one of those things like is this what like, I just want to make sure this is not what's happening, because like you want to give those moments the honest those honest moments because it's all fun and dandy when it's working out.
No, I just suck at
And then when
fucking
it doesn't.
math.
Evie's
That's
just
why
super
they're-
good at initiative.
It's
Yep.
just advantage initiative plus 6. But that's why we roll on here, because then it can be
Yep.
seen too.
Yep.
Well, we saw it in the D&D Beyond as well. It was just like but the plus 6, so it's a plus. I know the plus. You know what? Because you knew what it was. What the
Yep.
what the ad. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
like this out.
okay. So, the orc that was just sort of standing at rest is going to be highly alerted by Beston saying that that they're gonna kill Elder Gutspear. So a sword is drawn as he looks at you four with a grimace. And first to react, Evie.
I am immediately going to say with laughter. Beston's got a hell of a comedy show and is a great one-man actor, one-man lady actor, full solo act. It's amazing. You should see it. You will
it's
die.
actually-
Okay.
It's actually we're gonna recon say she said Anja because it's Anja right now.
Oh yeah, it's on.
Sorry.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, Evie.
Oh fuck! I'm not good at that.
I know initiative. Can I give the help?
I'll allow that as your action and initiative here.
Hey. Oh fuck! Thank God. Dirty 20.
Alrighty. Dirty 20.
We only have a +1.
The orc is gonna laugh.
Oh thank God.
Puts his sword away. Okay, so we're out of initiative.
Dewey's
I
gonna
see,
crash through the water.
Oh.
Yep.
And I said like, oh, it's on the side. On my side, just had to make sure. And I guess I would see what Dewey does with the water because he's smaller than I am. Because he needs a bush of seat, and I don't need one.
Yeah. The water's not flowing terribly fast. It's easy enough to get through. Just difficult
and has
terrain.
a tail to propel me, even though it offers no mechanical advantage.
Tail.
It's so at the field gets dragged through water.
Yep.
Okay, of course I imagine you pick him up and try to hold him where he won't be in the water, but
Yeah.
Yep. It's also still funny that he's like just being pulled to water. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. You can't breathe like this.
It'd literally be a Yoda backpack at this point.
Yep.
Alrighty. The orc is going to call out and say, in between laughter, "You'll need to be more careful with your jokes."
Oh, it wasn't a joke. It was
It was a joke.
test
What were you testing?
to see if he
His
was
humor level?
to see if he was a part of if he was in it. What do you mean? What am I testing? Again, the was kicked in. No, he's like I was testing to see if he was an
Testing a
ally or an
dosage.
adversary.
He's neither to us.
Hmm.
Like, oh my god, whose
Well,
side are you on?
Other
I'm on
than
the side of finding these people so we can get our halfling cured.
other than
Yeah,
making
zombie's not very Dior level right
Oh,
now.
Oh,
right.
you. Hmm. All right. So what brings you out here exactly?
Elder Gut Spear sent us out here to try to find the missing warriors that were supposed to be on their right of strength or whatever it was.
Ah, yes. That test is still ongoing. They
Apparently
are.
they've been gone too long.
Hmm. Not too long, I'd say. These things take time.
And just check on them.
Hmm. Interrupting.
May we take it?
May you take it.
Yeah, the test of strength. Let's do it. That's what we got to do to get in.
Hmm. Dewey, go ahead and roll me an insight check.
I don't. But okay. An 11.
An 11. All right. It's a little bit unorthodox, but I think that's great. He smiles widely.
I'm a kobold with a cannon. There's nothing orthodox about me.
Evie, could you roll a perception check for me?
Yep. Do 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 do. Nope, don't see shit.
All right.
I don't see anything.
Guys,
Yeah. Go on down and do your best.
Oh no.
and what if the warriors that are in there are in trouble?
Then you will be too.
We'll be fine. We got mechanics on our side. Oh God.
He gestures in towards the cave entrance.
So they're still in there. They never came out.
Nope.
Okay, then yeah, we're going in. Unless anybody's got something to say otherwise. No? Maybe?
Eh.
Alrighty, so descending into darkness. Everyone's got dark vision, so it's no big trouble.
But except for the unconscious gnome.
No, so
Yep.
I don't.
Again.
Oh wait, no, half of us
Unconscious.
don't.
I don't think I don't think I have dark vision.
No, Anza
I
and
don't think-
Theo both don't have dark vision.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Theo's seeing the inside of his eyelids. He's doing just fine.
Yep. Scratching his arm, getting dragged along. Alrighty. So I'm going to do another little map change here.
Anja, do you want a torch or a flashlight? If we know what a flashlight is.
I'm with the power of positive thinking.
Okay.
Alrighty. The power of positive thinking. That's a good thing. Okay, so
I can't see. You can hold my tail.
the passageway scales downwards, where after about 20 or 30 feet is going to come into a opening with a worked stone room and a doorway of banded iron and or heavy wood banded with iron leading inwards. So yeah, you guys have come down into a space here with a doorway that leads to the right.
Do we take the doorway?
Open sesame. Does it work?
You're gonna try to open the door?
Do
Um,
we have a stick?
I mean, it shouldn't be a trapped door. It's part of their. Oh, it could be part of the thing. I'm gonna inspect the door.
Sure. Go ahead. Roll me a investigation check.
Can I help and also be kind of eyeballing it?
Yeah.
I got a 25.
Worth it.
Nice. So, 25 investigation check. It is a sturdy door. There are some marks on it that looks like it has taken some axe hits in the past, but it has stood firm. And on that level of check, it's not so much the door that worries you, but it's the sound that you hear beyond the door. You don't hear the sound of people up and exerting themselves. You just hear the sound of bzz, bzz,
Oh,
bzz.
sweet dinner.
I am gonna burn a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to bring back my cannon,
Uh-huh.
and it's gonna be in protector mode.
Protector mode.
choices.
Excellent choice.
And I will start. Nope, wrong thing. Ah, stop it. As long as you end your turn inside this circle, I can give you temporary HP.
Noted.
And I will start that with a roll. Everybody gets 6 temp.
Thank you.
Nice.
6.
And if anybody else thinks we're good, I'm going to try to open the door.
Let's do it. I'm backing up first
Alrighty.
because yay, but also no.
Alrighty. So you open up the door.
Yeah.
Alrighty. A grisly
Tentative.
scene unfolds before you all as you see a large chamber where
God.
5 orcs lay dead.
Oh, that
The-
ain't good.
The bones of a large creature animated between the dead bodies, and next to it all, a massive, fleshy, winged creature with a proboscis on its face that is dripping with blood as it looks up at both of you. Everybody roll for initiative, please.
There's a very large sturge.
I don't want to go first. Fuck.
You
25.
don't, you don't want to go first?
Oh, you have the
No.
new alert feed.
'Cause you and me
can
both have alert.
change your initiative.
Oh.
You can trade your initiative position with someone.
I have 25 if you would like to go prior.
15.
If anybody wants to go first, they can take it. If not, I will go first, just so Evie doesn't have to.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't want to go first.
So Dewey first. So what did you roll for initiative then, Dewey? Then that'll be
I
Evie's
had a
place.
12.
12. Okay. And you had a 15, Anza?
Yes.
Okay. And the monsters. Oh,
Nice.
Minotaur skeleton gets a goose egg, and the creature with the face gets a high initiative. Alrighty,
Oh no, I actually have I'm so sorry. I actually have to go.
you got to go.
Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So, with Beston having to go and it being 10:30 here, and we're about to go into a battle, do we want to pin it here, guys?
Pin it, and
I'd
then
say so.
hopefully Theo will be up and
Yeah.
everything, and we can hit him, and then we go in strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally at initiative.
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually pretty solid. Do we want to roll an initiative for Theo, and then we already have it lined?
Yeah, I rolled him a 14.
Oh shit, then we're good.
Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you all for watching us tonight here. We will see you all next time.
Bye.
Hey. You have a
Alrighty.
good night.
You too.
Night.
You too.